Well, I'm going to start with a fly that I figured out at the end of last season when the water was very low all through October. We're struggling to catch any fish, and there were some there. But it's a tube fly. I'm going to use this. You use some red bucktail, red hen hackle, some black thread, some black floss. You don't really need this. And some silver wire. It's a nice simple fly. It's not too big. It's heavy and it's designed to move a little bit. So we're going to take, hope this is in view. Push that through. It's tight. Just burn the end down a little bit. Same with the tube. Because these have tubes have got a little bit for the rubber to sit on, I'll cut it dead close and hold it upright. Give it a little burn down. When it's still hot, just let it cool down a little bit. Push it on. So I'm going to start with the floss. I've got a bit of a cold, so I might sneeze. I use the floss just because it can cover material fast. Let's start here. It's quite quick. So we start off with the bucktail. Take just a little pinch, not too much. This, I think. Not too heavy. Right, with this, I always pull out the under fur. Unless you want a bushy fly. The tail. You can lengthen these off, but they're not too bad. And what I do is, let's say that's about right. I don't really measure anything, guys. It's a feel thing. I put it on and spread out just a little bit. A couple of turns. Just hold it on there. And just massage it round. Don't put the turns too tight because you won't move the material. Just massage. Get it quite close to being all the way round. Nothing has to be perfect. The fish don't know. And there we go. Yep, that'll do. Come back a little bit. Now we just need a band with a wire here. I tend to run it all the way up if I've got a body, just to keep the profile even. With this floss, it's going to make this really fast. Right, a wee bit. Trim these off at the end. Probably about 5 mil away, something like that. 5mm. I'll probably give it another little wrap, just because it's the floss. Right, now I'm going to change over to black thread because it holds on the feathers and stuff so much better. Just make sure I catch this right on. Messing about so it won't slip. Right, another wire. Go the opposite way. You're winding your thread. I always wrap it around there till I get bite on it. You know it's never going to slip. Right. So I'll work myself back now. I'm winding quite tight here. Right. So now we need some more red bucktail. And I pull it back and I try and even them off before even cut them off the fur. Just not bad. We're going to just do what we just did there. Just have it. I'd say the hook's going to sit about here, so just in about there somewhere. Spread it around a little. And a wee catch. So nice and loose. Work it round. Need a couple more for here. So we layer all the way around and come back. So we've got hackle to go on after this. Just make sure everything's sort of where you want it. So that'll be fine layer all the way around. That's good. Come up there and so a nice wee place for my feather to sit. It's quite tight, I was holding that in there. That's looking good. Just a nice wee thin layer all the way around. Right, I need a red hackle now. Right, some of your hackles are dead thick down here. If I want to use round about in here, so it can be rather thick, so take some of that off. I found if I hold it and I rub it flat, right, you try not to, sometimes you can give it a wee twist which is not so good. Let's do that. Tear a bit off. Right. And sorry, I got a cold, guys. When I want the taper of the fly to be like this, I would start with the fat to thin, and if I wanted it the other way, it would be thin to fat. If it was back here, you know, I'd do it the other way. But this tries to hide it. Let's make your profile as thin as possible. Just cover it up and give it a good hard whip at the front. Right. Now I sneeze. Sort this out. I'm gonna have to blow my nose. Right. Got a good massage. Right, more pointing in one direction. You could use your scissors, ruffle them up the back of your scissors as well. And then you can get them to sit where you want. I'm probably going to be using about that much of the feather. And hackle pliers. A wee tip with your hackle pliers, guys, if you just get the rubber tubing off your tube for tying your tube flies, put a wee bit on each end, gets a good grip of your feathers, especially if you don't want to spend 30 quid on a set of hackle pliers. So I tie it on, start to work it round now. There we go, it's looking rather good now. So I just come back with the other two, catch in there. Right, that's caught. Right, I need to get it all back nice and even. Oh, on this side, I always catch, that's the last little bit of the feather, the wee hard bit there. I don't know if you can see that. I always make sure that's well tucked in and hidden into the head. maybe come just back into the feathers a couple of tight turns. I'm using, this is pretty thin thread. That's why I used the floss at the start. I know sometimes I just use the thread. It's a lot quicker this way if you use the floss. Or just a thicker thread would probably do. And because it's a thread fly, there's one that's from last year, the end of last year, you know, it's all chewed up. But it's obviously still going to fish. The fish don't know, like I say, there's threads coming off it all over. But that was doing the business at the end of last year. Right. Couple of knots are not really that important because it's all getting glued. Right, I need to varnish it now. We're just going to use clear varnish. Let's use a cocktail stick. And I'll give this 2 coats of varnish anyway. All I've left to do now, wait for that to dry, is I'll push, well, I'll take about I don't know, 10mm black rubber tube, and I'll force that up there onto the bit behind the little brass bit in the tube, and I'll just kick the bucktail feathers, bucktail hair, sorry, out just a little bit and give it a double flare on the fly, just like on this one. If I hold it out of the way, it's all chewed up now, there's bits missing off it all the way around. It was doing really well, that's why I decided to share it. That's actually tied on another type of tube actually. Vernier tube, it comes with a plastic insert already. So that's one of my flies. It's one of my special flies that I like to use. I've not really got a name for it. I suppose it's been tied by hundreds of people before. I'm just going to call it the mailer. That's M-A-I-L-E-R. So thanks for watching guys, cheers.